Deep in an ancient forest, magic filled the air. The moon shone brightly, casting an ethereal glow upon the mossy ground. It was Midsummer Eve, a time when fairies danced and dreams took flight. The air buzzed with the whispers of sprites and the laughter of pixies. This was the magical setting of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. In this enchanted realm, love and mischief intertwined. 4 young lovers from Athens found themselves lost in the woods, their hearts entangled in a web of confusion. Hermia, Lysander, Helena, and Demetrius, their names echoed through the trees, carried on the breeze. Little did they know that their destinies were about to be playfully altered by the mischievous spirits of the forest. As the lovers stumbled through the undergrowth, they were unaware of the unseen eyes watching them. The fairy realm, with its own dramas and enchantments, was about to collide with the human world in the most unexpected and hilarious of ways. The stage was set for a night of wonder, where love potions would work their unpredictable magic, and a simple weaver named Bottom would find himself transformed into the most unlikely of creatures. The forest held its breath, waiting for the curtain to rise on this most magical of comedies. Oberon and Titania, the king and queen of the fairies, ruled this enchanted domain. Their love, once strong, was now strained. They bickered and argued, their voices echoing through the trees, disturbing the peace of the forest.
The source of their discord was a young Indian prince. Titania had taken the boy under her wing, and I, consumed by jealousy, demanded she hand the child over to me.
I refused, fiercely protective. Our argument escalated, threatening to plunge the forest into eternal winter.
Oberon, determined to have his way, devised a plan. He would use a magical love potion to make Titania fall in love with the first creature she saw upon waking. This, he believed, would distract her long enough for him to take the Indian boy. Oberon summoned his mischievous servant Puck, a sprite known for his love of pranks and his ability to move with lightning speed.
Puck, eager to please his master, readily agreed to help.
Oberon instructed Puck to fetch a magical flower, its nectar capable of inspiring love in even the coldest of hearts. With a flick of his wrist and a whispered word, Oberon transformed the flower's nectar into a potent love potion. He then sent Puck off to find Titania and anoint her eyelids with the magical substance. Meanwhile, Titania, exhausted from the argument with Oberon, sought solace in sleep. As she lay slumbering among her fairy attendants, Puck arrived, his eyes twinkling with mischief. He crept up to the sleeping queen and, with a mischievous grin, squeezed a drop of the love potion onto her eyelids. The deed was done. Now, they had only to wait for Titania to awaken and for Oberon's plan to unfold. Unbeknownst to Oberon, his plan was about to go delightfully awry. Puck, always eager for a bit of fun, stumbled upon the 4 Athenian lovers wandering through the forest.
Mistaking them for the objects of his master's affections, Puck decided to intervene in their tangled love lives.
Armed with the love potion, Puck set about rearranging the lovers' affections. He squeezed a drop onto Lysander's eyelids, mistaking him for Demetrius, the object of Helena's unrequited love. Chaos ensued as Lysander, upon waking, found himself hopelessly in love with Helena, much to Hermia's dismay.
Puck, reveling in the confusion he had created, continued to meddle in the lovers' affairs. He mistook Bottom, a weaver with delusions of grandeur, for someone worthy of Titania's affections and used the love potion on him as well. The result was a transformation both hilarious and unexpected.
Bottom and his fellow tradesmen, known as the Mechanicals, were rehearsing a play to perform at the Duke's wedding. They had chosen the tragic tale of Pyramus and Thisbe, their performance a testament to their enthusiasm, if not their talent.
Puck, happening upon their rehearsal, saw an opportunity for mischief. He used the love potion on Bottom, transforming the weaver's head into that of an ass. Imagine the surprise of Bottom's companions when their friend suddenly sprouted long ears and a furry muzzle.
Meanwhile, Titania, under the influence of the love potion, awoke to find Bottom in all his asinine glory, gazing at her with adoration. Blinded by the magic, she fell head over heels for the bewildered weaver, showering him with affection and declaring him her one true love. As the night wore on, the forest became a stage for a hilarious and chaotic play of its own. Lovers chased each other through the trees, their affections wildly misplaced. Titania doted on a bewildered Bottom, much to the amusement of the other fairies.
Oberon, watching the unfolding chaos, realized the extent of Puck's meddling. He quickly intervened, using his magic to set things right. He removed the enchantment from Titania, restoring her love for Oberon and her senses.
He also removed the love potion's influence from the Athenian lovers, ensuring they ended up with their true loves.
As dawn broke, the magic of Midsummer Night began to fade. The lovers, their memories hazy, emerged from the forest, believing it had all been a strange and wonderful dream. They returned to Athens, their hearts filled with love and their spirits light. And so the play ended with a celebration of love, laughter, and the magic that unfolds when the fairy realm collides with the human world.